Hello guys, welcome to my channel BM Reviews. Today we are gonna discuss how the MCU's post-Endgame timeline is a mess and Marvel is still refusing to fix it. If you are new to this channel, please make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon to get instant notification. The release of Echo demonstrates that Marvel isn't doing enough to make sense of the franchise's disorganized timeline, which has existed since Avengers. Endgame thrust the Marvel Cinematic Universe 5 years into the future. The MCU usually followed a real-time timeline, which meant that the films were set in the years in which they were released, until Endgame. But the bulk of Endgame, which was released in 2019, took place 5 years ahead of schedule, in 2024. Since then, a lot of viewers have been left perplexed by the Marvel Studios Productions films and television series' reluctance to specify precisely when they take place in the MCU timeline, especially in light of the volume of releases in phases 4 and 5. An official MCU chronology book was published in late 2023, however it only featured films and television series that had made their premieres up to that time. Now that the first MCU release of 2024 has arrived, Echo is demonstrating that the MCU remains as muddled as it has since Endgame, despite Marvel's official timetable. The bulk of Maya Lopez's past is revealed to viewers in the first episode of Echo, starting with her mother's death in 2007. However, the usage of text on screen to indicate when scenes take place is uneven throughout the episode and the entire show. The Echo Episode 1 tale swings around a lot in terms of time, yet it never specifies what year anything happens in except for 2007. All it establishes, at most, is that Echo takes place 5 months after Hawkeye. Echo shows flashbacks to 2008 and 2021 later in the season, but Marvel withholds the dates of the other events, the majority of which occur after Endgame. Echo's history is even more of a confused tangle because of the inconsistent treatment of certain scenes, some clearly established in the timeline, others left up to the viewer's interpretation. Marvel's decision to release Echo with such a hazy timeline suggests they may not be too concerned with fans figuring out when the story takes place within the greater MCU. But when Marvel wants to bring characters together for a crossover, things get really complicated if they keep putting out new films and television series with such little consideration for the MCU canon. Marvel Studios is still working toward 2 huge event films with Avengers, the Kang Dynasty and Avengers Secret Wars, even if there hasn't been much crossover between the MCU's numerous disparate plots and characters in phases 4 and 5. The chronology must explain the heroes coming together, or Marvel runs the risk of seriously undermining the stories in each of its many sub-franchises, which will turn audiences away from the tales the company is attempting to portray. As a Marvel Spotlight release, Echo undoubtedly has less of an emphasis on making connections to the wider MCU, but it's still a part of the franchise and exhibits a careless treatment of the canon that, if it persists, may cause more issues for their major films and television series in the future. That's it guys for this video. Please make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon to get instant notification. Thanks for watching.